Hey guys, it's Species Sims, and I am doing a voiceover on this CAS because I have a kind of bad update. So I know in the last part of House Rules, I was like, I'm going to put House Rules on hold for a little while because I wasn't feeling it. But I had every intention of, going back and playing it once in a while. Maybe doing a current household, maybe coming back to it, or at least using the Sims in this, like the kids, somewhere in other games. Well, since The Sims has done an update and updated the way you save the game, it's completely messed me up and I completely hate it. I think I only hate it because it's forcing me, like, I have to change the way I save games, because I always go save as, click the game, like House Rules, save it, done. Well, now you just click save and you're done. And I've never played it that way because I don't trust that. I want to click save as. I want to make sure I'm saving the damn thing. And I want to, So I went to do that and I was like, oh, crap. No, we don't save as anymore. You can just click save. So I closed, just saved the game, went out to the main menu, and it had saved House Rules over my build game, which is my file that I basically copied a blank world that I had just so I could just build houses on any random lot. So I was like, crap. So I opened it up. I save House Rules over the House Rules file. Okay, save as, whatever. Okay, everything's fine. And I go to revert my build game back to the prior file. So I revert it back, and then I deleted in that when you click on the button now to go back and restore a prior save, I deleted the House Rules one off of that window. Okay, it was that freaking window. I'm not retarded. So I deleted it so that I wouldn't accidentally revert, for some reason my build save back to the House Rules file, So, okay, fine. Everything's there, fine. I go. And for some reason, it had also created like a my saved game of House Rules. And I was like, okay, that's not what I wanted. And it must have renamed my file. Instead of calling it House Rules, it must have renamed it. And I wasn't thinking, and I must have deleted that like, oh, it's a duplicate copy. Well, it obviously wasn't. Because I go in, I play Over the Rainbow, which is this next game that I usually record during this week session when I record stuff. And when I come out of that, I'm like, wait a minute, I have Over the Rainbow and I have my build save, but House Rules isn't there. So I scroll. It's not there. It's completely gone. I've spent hours, like literally like 4 or 5 hours, going through every single help topic, every single thing. I have done everything. It is just completely gone. So yeah, apparently when you delete a save in the Sims, it doesn't like go to your recycle bin or anything. It just completely vanishes. And I'm so mad because when I was doing the CAS stuff for Poppy and Percival, right as I was done, I was going to save them to the gallery, and I'm like, nah, I'll wait. I don't have them saved. I don't have the kids saved at all. The last time I saved this family was when Gibson lived with Nathan and Damien. Is it Damien? That was the father? I don't remember. Anyway, that's the last version I have, is when Nathan and Gibson were teenagers. I'm like, I never once saved this. And I save all, and that, I'm so fucking mad. It's not, I could cry. Because I don't care necessarily that I lost the game save, because it's like, fine, whatever, it happened, I'll get over it. I'm more upset that I lost my Sims. So, Poppy, Percival, Minerva, I cannot remember the other kid's name right now, whatever, all gone. All gone. They don't exist. And I went in and I was like, well, maybe I could try to remake them, but it's like, it's going to be so difficult because, like, unless I sit there and compare, it's not. And the only thing I can think, I did find, I haven't backed up my saves in forever. I have super old saves, but they're from October of last year. So I'm like, well, even if one of those, and the only one I could find that could possibly be this game, and I'm like, it's not gonna matter. It's gonna be back when Gibson was a teenager. So it's like almost starting from scratch again. So they're there's really no point. It's not like, oh, okay, well, it's back when the kids are toddlers. I can just age them up or whatever. It's like nothing. They're gone. So I'm really more upset that I lost the kids because I'm really good at saving my Sims consistently and making sure I have a version. Like, I usually have a version of my family's like, okay, here's when the kids were toddlers. Here's when they're children. Here's when they're teenagers. Here's when they're young adults. Here's now when they're married. Like, I save them constantly. I have like 15 versions of every freaking Sim family in my game, and yet for some reason this one I never saved at all. I don't even, it's just, oh, life hates me right now, and I'm, so, yeah. So House Rules is done. This is the last episode. There will never be any more because I really just, right now, I really can't go back and start all over. I can't. And going into Create a Sim and trying to like generate the kids, because I was going to do that, like, okay, Gibson and Everly, let's generate them a son and a daughter. But it's so difficult because when you do it in CAS, you just get the same like two facial structures over and over, as opposed to when they're born in game. It's totally, I don't know why it's different. I really don't. But it was like driving me crazy because I'm like, I knew that Poppy was really pretty, but I couldn't get one. And I was just like, you know what? I don't know. I think I'm too close to it right now, and it's bothering me enough that I'm like, I can't do it because it's going to make me depressed. And the fact that, you know, the kids, they're just kids, so I don't know what they were going to look like when they aged up to teenagers, and now we'll never know. And I'm just really sad about that. But, I mean, damn. I should have known. I should have known my instinct was to save them, and I was like, nah. I should have known. Because it's weird, because I feel like something in my brain, like, just completely registered that at the time, as opposed to, like, later where you're like, you know, I thought about saving them and I didn't. It's like, it's almost like hyper reality. Like, you're going to go save them, and you're like, I don't need to, and you're going to go hit the play button, and it's almost like there's something in the back of your mind, like, no! Because it knows you're going to delete and lose everything and want to cry. So, yeah. Well, so that happened. Not that it matters that I've backed up at least my games now, because it's not going to make a difference. Because at some point, I'm going to delete another game by accident because of the way the new save feature works. It just pisses me off, and I don't like it. I had a lot of control with the other one, and now this one I feel like there's a lack of control. I don't know. I know I've just got to get used to using it, but I don't know what happened. I hate that if you do save as and you save a file and you're like, yes, I want to save it as this. And then it just renames it. And I was like, oh, it's like a duplicate. And not even thinking, I guess. I feel like that's the only way it could have happened, because otherwise, like, what the hell? I don't know. So, yeah. I guess I'm glad that it's a family that I was kind of like, I don't really know if I want to continue this one, and I'm not really feeling it right now, and I just wasn't as connected to than one of the families that I really loved, because I think I would die inside if it was one of the other families that I had. But at the same time, I think the thing that really upsets me, like I said, is losing the Sims themselves, because you can always restart a game if you have the Sims. You know what I mean? The game, like, it's like, yeah, it sucks. You lose all the back history and everything. But as long as you have, like, the family in your gallery, you can redo it. It's not that big of a deal to me. It's not as big of a deal as, like, in this case where it's like, I don't even have the Sims, and I can't even, like, take them and put them in other games. And, like, look at Poppy. Like, she came out so pretty. And even Percival's super cute. And I'm so, they don't... I don't know. So, I don't know if it's worth it to try to remake them. Maybe I'll try at some point down the road, but I'm not going to worry too much about that, honestly. So, yeah. So I just wanted to kind of pop in over the CAS and let you guys know that. So, hopefully those of you who watch House Rules watch this, and those of you who watch Create a Sims videos honestly do not care about this, so I'm sorry that you've had to listen about losing these Sims, but Yeah. Anyway, so I'll probably put the house rules thumbnail over it just so, you know, maybe we'll spare some of the poor people that just want to watch CAS videos from watching this and getting stuck. But anyway, so yeah, I will see you guys around. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.